Alright, it is now Monday. We are sailing outside Copenhagen. We just left Ungdomsø, which is a small island outside Copenhagen. Very nice place. We are sailing really well, doing 6.4 knots, and we are heading towards Møn in Denmark. It's a 46 nautical mile sail, so if we can sail well today, we should be there in around 9 to 10 hours. Hopefully, conditions will continue to stay as fine as they are now, and we are sailing next to some windmills. A lot of people out here sailing today, so and very narrow areas to sail in because there's a lot of shallow waters around here. So have to keep a steady watch. We are now out of the Øresund. Don't know the English name for that, but we are now in the Baltic Sea. Never been here before with boat. I have not been in the Baltic Sea at all before, I think. Wind has died out, so we are now using the engine. You can see Møn over there. I don't think it's visible on camera, but it is there. So in this speed we should be there in around 4 hours, and the plan is to go to Rostock in Germany tomorrow. So we'll probably have to refill gas in Møn to make sure that we have enough gas if it's not possible to sail, which the forecast says it's not possible to do. But we don't have time to wait for more weather windows because we want to go to Germany before having to go back home, because we can't be out here forever, unfortunately. We have things to do back home when the time comes after summer, so we have to pick up the pace a little bit and get where we want by engine when the wind doesn't allow us to sail there. We are now anchored up here at this beautiful spot, Møns Kliffe, I think it's called. It's at least with the island of Møn. So beautiful. I have just eaten. Now I sit outside to enjoy the view and read. I just begun on a new book, Lord Jim by Joseph Conrad. Just finished Animal Farm by George Orwell on the way over here. Great book as well. I read Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad some time ago. It was an excellent book, so hopefully this one will be just as great. Tomorrow we go to Germany. Clock is now 05:46, around there. I am trøtt in the face, but we have to lift anchor and go towards Rostock so that we get there in good time to watch the Norway game. It's the 1/16 final against the Ivory Coast. So of course that will be very important to get there in time. This is breakfast for Mons. We are now closing in on Rostock. I have talked to the harbor master in Yachthafen Mittelmale. He did not speak any English, and I do not speak any German, but I think we agreed that there is an empty spot for us in the marina. So hopefully, if everything goes to plan, we will be there in around 1.5 hours, or maybe 1 hour. We have been out now for a little bit over 8 hours. We have sailed 50 nautical miles. So we have covered some good distance today. We are now in Warnemünde, which is part of the town Rostock. I'm cooking some turkey from Denmark and drinking some beer. Jukis is taking a dump, and now we are looking for what alternatives we have to watch the Norway game for tonight. There's one pub here in Warnemünde which shows the game, but very few people, and they were not sure if they were going to keep open, if it was only us there. It's only a Thursday today, Tuesday. I'm not sure what the name is in English. Yeah, so maybe we'll take the metro down to the actual city of Rostock, where there is a lot of sports bars which will show the game. Viva la Norway! Germany. Beer is cheaper than in Norway, so now we are going to buy a whole lot of beer to bring back home to Norway. Only illegal amounts though.
You know, beer here is cheaper than eggs in Norway.
I don't know if that's true, but it's much cheaper at least. So we will buy about a shit ton of beer. Didn't become as large of a beer run as originally planned, because beer was unexpectedly expensive. Only the glass bottles were actually cheaper than in Denmark. So yeah, we bought some glass bottles, 3 of those, and 2 of those, and 1 bottle each of Jägermeister. And yeah, might just do the major beer run in Denmark instead of Germany, if it's cheaper anyway. Because we can't bring too many glass bottles, because they take too much space in the small ship. Don't have too much storage room. Yeah, we can only bring 5 Brett crates each, which contains 24 0.33 liter bottles. That's the maximum allowance, maximum amount of beer that we can legally bring in home to Norway with tolling it, paying for bringing it home. So we can't buy more than that either way.
Faen, klærgradingen, profesjonelle mann.
Had to show passports and registration of the ship to police that came. Nice to meet them. Everything was fine. Nothing out of order here. When we was in town yesterday and watched the game England versus DR Congo, we met a great guy called Jonas. He's a dentist. He lives here in town, so we will probably go out to watch a game tonight as well. Spain versus Österreich. That's very interesting game, I think. Spain is a good team, and hopefully Jonas will come along today as well. We have encountered our biggest problem so far on this trip. We want to cook potatoes and make some minced meat, but we have to ventilate to not get intoxicated by the carbon monoxide. But we can't have the hatch open right now because it's fucking insane rain and winds outside. So yeah, we might have to wait for the rain to pass before we can cook the potatoes.
Damn, that's a smart one, Nathan. I could never have thought of that. Wow.
Rain calmed down after a while. Now we can make potatoes and minced meat and make some delicatesse saucebraten along with that, with some red wine in it. It's going to be excellent. Not too shabby. Spain won, and we met Jonas today as well.
And we met our new friend,
Maurice, he was called.
Maurice.
Very good guy as well. But Jonas, he thought that the bear that we bought at the supermarket was shit, so he bought us another full bag of beers that he thought was better, that we have to taste. Yeah, so if you watch this, Jonas, thank you very much for the beer. We will enjoy it.
Yeah, you're a legend, man.
A whole lot of wind today, so yeah, we stay in harbor today as well, and tomorrow we leave with refill some diesel at the neighbor harbor, and we will go towards Møn, Denmark. But still have to enjoy one last evening here in Rostock.